morning, everyone. I arrived late last night. Just set everything up and it's nearly midnight. This will not do. This will not do. Yeah, I don't know why I did that again. I did that last time. I did it again. Get this fire nice and roaring. Get some breakfast going. Perfect temperature. There's this really strange, far off, mythical part of the world where people for some reason want to put bacon on everything. And I've not had this before. American style pancakes with golden syrup, not maple syrup, golden syrup, and bacon. So going to be interesting. I'm assuming this isn't actually the right kind of bacon. I'm assuming it's supposed to be bacon strips. This is just back bacon. So probably not completely correct, but you know, we work with what we've got here. It's going to be precarious. Let's just go all the way in. This is ridiculous. Oh yeah, this looks like it can serve 4. I'm assuming it's hot enough. Should we try 2 at a time? Can't get good leverage, come on. Hey, that's looking good. Yes, delicious goodness. There's some residue. Ooh, it's so goopy. Why do I want to keep pressing it? Something wrong with me. I'm gonna throw the remains in here. Pancake either side, I think is good. And then we'll get the bacon done. Pancakes are lovely and done. Time for the bacon. Alright, the bacon's nearly ready. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to have... Yeah, I took a bite out of this one, sue me. I'll get a nice stack right here. How's that coming along? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I guess I should pull this off first and then just sort of get a nice big bit on the side here. This is quite a lot, so let's get like 2 lots. Here we are. Bacon pancakes. My mouth's full. The saltiness of the bacon contrasts really well with the sweetness of the pancake and the syrup. I can see why they do it. It's really nice. I've still got enough of an appetite to finish the rest of them off. I don't know where it all goes, it just disappears. Bacon pancakes, great choice. I'm going to do those again. Maybe try some maple syrup next time. And some bacon strips instead. Time for cleanup. I suppose we could clean this up as well. It's only 10 right now. I do have plenty of time. I could go for a hike if I wanted to. The day is supposed to get a bit worse. It's starting to rain now. It's kind of low down. The lean-to setup I was doing, it just didn't give me as much headroom as I would like. I've also got a really fun bodge with my car where I've got these two through the doorway, which is working. And the car's there though is a little bit of a wind block. Yeah, pretty nice setup though, especially when I get front row seats to this glorious view. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little nicer, so maybe today I just lounge around, and just be lazy, which I like the idea of that, to be honest. That's what these trips are for, being lazy, not doing anything. There is an interesting camping spot down the road there. Yeah, I was looking at this spot, which is a little bit lower down. There's a bit of a defilade here, so there's a bit of a block from the wind. The wind kind of rushes over a little bit. Problem, and the reason why I didn't show it, pick it, because there's not really much of a view. Man, Penny Fan's really taking a hit from the rain. Yeah, it was umming and ahhing. I think I chose a nice spot. It's nice to have options. It's nice to be able to choose. I'm so relaxed right now. I don't want to move. I want to stay here forever. Although I am looking forward to cooking some dinner later on today, but at the moment, this is just really lovely. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep for a bit there. Ugh. Oh. Oh wow. Hell yeah. I'm probably going to open and close this several times because that's what I've been doing. I always forget something. I'm like, oh, I need this now. I'm going to grab that. And then oh wow, Penny Fan is really in view. Beautiful. It was really horribly windy for a moment there. But now, let's get the campsite backdrop. It's quite nice. Yeah, it's calmed down a little bit. Feeling a bit parched. Little parched. I did have 12 pancakes this morning with bacon. I kind of want more. I wish I bought more pancake mix. Oh well. Next time. You can't be too greedy. You gotta diversify a bit. Anyway, I do have a meal planned. We're making burgers. Obviously, we're making burgers. Proper burgers, though. I'm gonna make them myself. I've got some mince here. I'm gonna mix the mince with some green pepper and some onion. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy gloves to sort of mix everything together with, so I'm just going to use this bag and hope that it works out. It's probably not a good idea to do it here because the wind is coming from this way. You know what, I'm going to swap things around a bit. I'm going to use the whole onion, but I'm only going to use half of that pepper because I've got plans for it. I've got alternative means for the other half of that pepper. Technically this is my bad hand, so I guess I'll just do that. I'll put some of the pepper in there, some of the onion in there. Can we goop it out? Yep, that's big. I might not end up needing all this mince. Running a little bit low. This is going to be very interesting. Oh boy. That's definitely not going to cook very well on the inside, I think. Now that flipped quite well. Because I'm not 100%, I don't want to risk it. I'm going to cut it in half. Because it's the only way to be sure that it's actually cooking through properly. Well, not the only way, but it's the best way. Hey, that's looking pretty nice. Look at that. Yeah, okay, that smell's done. Let's get some cheese on that. Won't do the coleslaw straight away. I think I'll try that on a different one. There we are. Let's get some gherkins on that. Yes, I used to hate these. Now I always want them. That is looking pretty fine to me. There we are. Fully loaded. And with a great view to go with it. Alright, here we are. See if I make it. Oh my god. Yep. Oh yeah. That is succulent as well. It tastes so good. I'd be satisfied with just that. I really want another one of those. Let's get another one going. I think I could definitely handle one more. I wish I could handle more though. Oh. That's a lot of onions as well. I'm probably going a bit overboard, but oh well. Go there. Right, nice. Definitely was mild cheese though. You barely could taste it. But it was there. I could barely taste it. I don't have you. I don't know why I'm throwing myself incorrectly. I am I. You are you. You are me? I am you. Nice. They got a bit of a meat goo on it. It's fine. Meat Goo's the name of my new band, by the way, in case you're wondering. You just... Ah! I've been enjoying this the most with the camera. It's what I love so much about these camping and cooking videos. I get to muck around. Oh, that looks fun. I like how dark that looks. Can I get one with a background? Oh yeah. Zoom out a little bit. See if we can get the meat on the overhead. Oh, look at that! Burger juice! I got unusually excited about the prospect of burger juice. So, bun to burger ratio, it's not looking good. Let's put the burger... Wow. Look, it's not about how big it is. In this situation, it might be though. Right, we'll put a cheese there. That's what I sounded like this morning. Hopefully I've got no cuts. Triple gherkin, and here's the part that you're just gonna go, whoa, he's a genius. Another bit of cheese. And then all this delightfulness. Definitely too much though. Yes, lather it. Look at that. I'm a bit of a sucker for food photography. Wow, that is red. Not that I'm good at it, but I just, you know, it's kind of cool. Exciting times, exciting times. I mean, the first bite is just going to be bread and cheese. Ooh, I nearly got that. It was a teaser, and that was a teaser. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's good. Although, I can't tell which one I preferred. It's so good. But the beef's not as nice. Oh, I know what it is. I got too excited bursting the inflated burgers and lost all those succulent juices. That's what it was. That's what happens when you get excited. Oh well. You just end up exploding everywhere. Shouldn't have gone for it. I thought about it. Shouldn't have gone for it. You are a child. You are a child. Cookies. Yes. You may notice the pack is already nearly empty. I found it. You and your conspiracy theories. Alright, I admit I've been nibbling on these all day. Just can't resist. Just, you know, you could have something to snack on. They nearly blew away just then. That was terrifying. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. I've only got like 2 more now. No, 3 more! Oh, there was a hidden one! Best day ever. That is such a peculiar bird sound. I'm assuming it's a bird. Just gonna chill out. I got 1 more log left as well. 1 more big log. I got a lot of kindling, but 1 log, so I'm gonna need to buy more of these. Splendid sleep and a splendid morning. Nice, bright and sunny, although very windy. I'm slightly worried that the tarp's not quite going to be able to handle this wind, but we'll see. Breakfast is on the menu and I'm feeling like making an omelette. So I've got everything I need to make that. I will preface this by saying I'm not very good at making omelettes. I do like the idea of going up onto those nearby hills, mostly because getting a shot from those hills with a camera of the campsite would be kind of fun. So I'm wondering if I'll be able to pull that off. We'll see. All right, we've got eggs, green pepper, cheese, mushrooms, and bacon. So it's going to be quite a filling omelette. How many eggs do I want to use? 3 of them? I think 3 eggs is good. Oh, that's 1. No salvation. And my hands are all goopy and gross now. I'm sure that's a nice sound for you all right there. God, that cuts so nicely. I'm not against fat. It's just a choking hazard. That bird as well, every time I go near there, it doesn't make any noise. And then when I leave, it does. So I can't find it. Get that pepper out of the way with. I'd usually have grated cheese, but we're just gonna have to slice it up instead. I don't know if this is a traditional omelette or not. That's not really, I mean, this is just how I make omelettes at home, so maybe it's not called an omelette, maybe it's called something else, I don't know. So hopefully that doesn't go awry. I'm gonna make 1 omelette with half of this and then see how that works out. I mean, it might end up just being a sort of really messy scrambled egg kind of situation. I mean, that's the thing. It's going to be edible no matter what comes out of it, so I'm fine. I don't know if I quite have the organizational skills to sort of 2 birds, 1 stone this, to get sort of this cooked while also boiling water for a tea. I think I could do it. You know, I'm feeling confident. That's usually when I screw up the most. There we are. Now, oil. I can't get the angle right now. There we go. I mean, there's so many little bits in here that I doubt it's gonna sort of maintain structure very well. Just a smidge overboard. All right, let's go for it. Where are you going? Go that way. Damn it, where's my camera? I want to do both of these things at the same time, but then I also need my camera. Like that. Oh, this is gonna burn. Whew, that's blown out. Too much fun and games. We're enjoying ourselves too much. Yeah, I can already feel it kind of maybe burning a little bit underneath. More than likely, I'm just going to scramble this up if it doesn't work that well, which still works, still good. I wouldn't call this an omelette at this point. This is eggy goop. Remember when I said I wasn't good with omelettes? You know, I probably should just look up a guide instead of just doing everything the way I think it's supposed to be done. But then where's the charm? Okay, if I did that, you wouldn't get goop, which is sort of a new meal I've invented. I don't know if I've invented it. I'm sure plenty of people have invented it. You know, I wonder if I can save this by having this in a sandwich, like one of those buns. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm abandoning. I say abandoning the omelette. I don't think it was ever possible, but I reckon if I can just mix this up, get it to cook a bit more evenly, and then fit that into a nice sandwich, maybe some tomato sauce. What do you say about that, copper? I say that sounds pretty good. Am I the copper and the robber at the same time? I guess I can have 2 of them. I'm kind of excited now what sort of goopy bread is going to be like. Well, the bread's not goopy, but what's inside the bread is goop. Do I put cheese with it as well? I freaking love being a genius. I reckon that's cooked quite nicely. So we just slather the bread with the goop. We'll get the other goop going as well. We'll do tomato sauce first on the other one, just to see if there's any difference, which I'm sure there won't be. Oh man, I'm really glad that handle wasn't that hot, because it was on the warm side and I was a little worried. Oh no! There we go. Yay, perfect amount as well. Lovely. Oh no! Goop is goop. I'd say goop is a 5 out of 10. Nothing spectacular, very much average. I think the green pepper's the best bit, I can really taste that. I could do with another one though. It's stuck. Right, okay. That's what happens. Cheers. Oh yes. Best thing in the world, a nice cup of tea while camping. Beautiful. All right, this is done now, I think. Yeah, look at that. Round 2 it is. I keep running into these as well. These are booby traps. That is looking pretty good. About as good as that view. Beautiful. Putting the tomato sauce with everything and then the cheese on top, better. Maybe a 6.5. Thanks for ruining the shot. I appreciate it. Oh god, he's bringing his friends too. It shouldn't be a particularly long walk, it's only 2 miles I would say. Nice you looked, but I just need to get up there. Which isn't that far, and there's a pretty direct way to get there, so shouldn't be too long of a walk today. I'm trying to gamble on the weather. I have brought my poncho with me, but I don't want to have it on in this weather, but I will wear it if it starts raining horribly. Nice to go on a mini adventure. The big epic multi-day ones are fun, but a bit hard on the body. This, nice light backpack, got a spring in my step, not too much though. A little bit more relaxed, you know. And not to mention, there's no time pressure, so you know, you can stop and chill out, smell the roses. There's no roses. Well, imagine they were there. Smell those. It smells like cow pat. Gone the wrong way already. Didn't take long. Been 15 minutes. You can see penny fan right there, and then I don't know how to pronounce this. Corn do. The only reason I know it's pronounced penny fan is because I heard a Welshman say it. So you know, I'm just copying. That's all it is. But the first time I went up there, funny story. So for those that don't know, there's a really sort of easy, accessible path for sort of less physically able members of the public that goes to a nearby car park, just over the ridge. You can't see it. You might be able to see the path though going on to Corndu. It's quite sort of gravelly looking, but what happened with me the first time I climbed up was I went over, I think it's the second hardest bit, along this ridge line, and there's a sort of dip down there to another car park. It's not the hardest, I think the hardest is from the other side, but I went up there and it was just constant uphill, really tough, really sort of difference in altitude. And then that last little lip there as well, if you can see, really spooky sort of climb up. However, I managed to do it. Took a couple hours. I got up to the top, and as I went up there, all I saw, and I was absolutely, This is a little early on into my hiking sort of hobby. All that were up there were families, like kids, old people, sort of less physically able, and I was like, how did you all get up here? Just absolutely wasted. Like, I must be really unfit. None of them were heavily breathing, they looked fine. So, but then yeah, I discovered the nearby car park, so my ego took a hit and then it was restored. I did the hard bit. Actually, I did the second hard bit. I found that out later too. Ego took it a further hit. Yeah, really funny anecdote I felt like sharing. The upside of wearing a poncho in windy weather is that when I get up to the top, I could just jump off and squirrel suit my way down to the campsite. Although, I'm not going to attempt that today. You know, I don't need to, I just want to walk down, you know. Why? Why? I'll take that. I got what I came here for. Superb view. I'll see you back at camp. Oh my God. Look at that. That's what's been making the noise. Does he ever show off?
Yeah. Absolutely. Normally when there's little sparrows can eat the same piece of food as he is.
I've been wondering what's been making that noise. Couldn't pinpoint it. Yeah, beautiful.
He lives in an oak tree over here.
Oh yeah?
It's not ours.
No.
He
He just turned up one day.
Turned up 2.5 years ago. And there were 5 when he arrived.
Oh, okay.
And then they all went off for a month.
Yeah.
And he came back.
Oh.
One of the females is down at the hill, downhill at Brian and Judith.
Do they ever hang out?
Nope.
No.
You hear them having a conversation every now and then.
Yeah. Campsites usually have some sort of interesting aspect to them. And for me, I thought it was just a really good view. But nope, the star of the show is the peacock, I would say. I just saw him as well. I saw something kind of bird-like and sort of massive, deep blue hues. I didn't see anything else, and I was like, what the hell was that? And I had to investigate, and yeah, peacock. Beautiful creature. I was really hoping it would show off to me. I've never seen a peacock before. I did take the tarp down before I left, and it looks like I was using these as weights, but it looks like the wind's been so bad that it's knocked them off. I think I'm going to get a nice shower and then chill out in the tent for quite a while. Let's not forget to do a bit of cleaning up. There we are. We have an assortment of delicious flavour ahead of us. I'm going to be making chicken wraps. We've got the chicken, we've got cheese, we've got iceberg lettuce, we've got coleslaw, we have the breading for the chicken. I should have said breaded chicken wraps, but there you are. And this has, off the top of my head, plain flour, fajita seasoning, Caribbean style seasoning, and breadcrumbs. So I may have not put enough breadcrumbs in there, we're going to find out. I just kind of put it together. There's no real numbers involved. And we have tortilla wraps. I said it correct this time. I did a good thing. Anyway, first thing we need to do is lather the chicken in some egg yolk, or just egg is fine. I want to use the whole thing. I mean, it's just a quick dunk and spread, so we'll see. There's quite a lot of chicken there, and I do intend on going through all of it. Oh, there we are. No shell in there. It is getting a bit dark. There we are, that's much better. Let's just whisk this together. Oh, it smells really nice. And then we just dunk that in there like that. Give it a little bit of a mix. Okay, and then it's going to be gross and goopy. Ugh, it is gross and goopy. Ah, I can't pick it up. There's no friction. Right, there we are. And then hopefully the wind doesn't ruin my day. There it is. There's the first one done. Okay. Right, there's the last one. I do worry that there isn't enough breading for all this chicken. So everything's probably going to be partially breaded. I'm enjoying this a bit too much, I think. Maybe giving it a slap is a good idea. I am enjoying this too much. It smells fun. You can smell the sort of spices. I've not done this before, so this is going to be kind of fun. Okay. This is what I get for wanting to lose every last drop of everything. Oh my god. There's a lot of stray seasoning left. If I had a choice, I would put more oil on it. Get a close up. Oh my god, this smells amazing. I love that peacock, by the way. I keep seeing him now. I keep checking to see if he's going to give me a little view of his plumage. I hope someone says that to me one day. I really like your plumage. That is smelling delightful, delectable, delicious. Decomposing? No, that's not the right word. That's absolutely the wrong word. We're going for the probing. It has to be done. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Wait, I need to probe with the knife and fork, and in the hopes not burn myself in the process. Yep, that's cooked through very nicely. In fact, it's almost succulent. So I go for the taste test on this one. That is quite succulent looking. Look at that. I mean, that's cooked enough. I'm just, you know, do I want to char everything a little bit more? It's already kind of charred. Ooh! I'm glad no one's here to hear that. That was completely involuntary. I got really excited and forgot where I was. That was really good. I'm not too sure if I should just take one big piece, because these wraps are not particularly big. So let's just take one big piece. I'm going to be so stuffed. And let's just see how well that wraps together. Maybe, nah, because there's so many other things we're adding, so. Obviously we're not done. This is extremely important. Let's get a side shot. Delightful. And then let's zoom out. Maybe I should eat my food instead of playing with it. 8 out of 10, done. The chicken's not particularly spicy though. Next time I think spicier contents are in order. I love me some mayonnaise as well, so this also could be a 9-star. I feel like I've overfilled it. That chicken is delightful. The charring as well makes it taste way better. Not way better, but quite a bit better, like an 8.5 better. Not really tasting the mayonnaise though. It's so disgusting, I'm sorry. I'll eat this last bit, I've got to throw the rest though, because I'm getting a bit uncomfortably full now. I should throw this away too. Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone. What was I going to say? Right, throw it away. We want to boil some more water in a bit and have another tea. I do have coffees. But if I have a choice between tea and coffee, it's always tea. I lied to you all again. I admit I've got a second stomach for dessert. I'm sure we're all like this, really. Alright, oh, I love these things. God, it really is true. I do have a second stomach for sweets. Man, I was completely stuffed a minute ago. That's nice. I feel so at home in this condition. It's a great way to, I don't know, feel active and alive in the moment. I feel like in the real world sometimes I just lose myself to thoughts, just thinking about where I would rather be. Right here, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. I burnt my fingers. It's fine, they cooled down immediately. I don't think they're burnt. Just a little hurty. I don't know how I didn't let go of the mug there. I've got a really terrible arc reflex. It was worth it. I'd rather burn my finger than drop the tea. Honestly, my priorities are straight. These taste so good when dunked with tea. Beautiful day out though. Really enjoyed it. Very fun. Yesterday was nice as well, but it's always nicer to go out and actually do some hiking. You know, it's nice to sort of feel like I've actually done something to earn all these calories I'm putting into my body. Do it, Callum. Cast it into the flames. The shortcake is mine. Ah. I'm really feeling the caffeine. What does a shortcake look like if it's cast into the flames? Just the ground falls beneath me. Just getting ready to pack up. A little bit of moisture build up in the tent. Usually happens when I've got the thermal mat on the floor. It's fine, it dries out easy enough. Oh, I wish every morning was like this. No wind, no rain, pleasant temperature. I'm gonna miss it here. But I've got one more breakfast in me. Something a little bit easier this morning. We've got porridge, a little bit simpler. I've got 2 apples to go with it, and I'm going to try and sort of mush them up a little bit on the fire before I sort of add the porridge. So I'm interested in that, sort of like how you make an apple crumble. They just kind of melt a little bit. I'm excited for that. Also, good excuse to use the golden syrup. I've also got tea, and for a little bit of a bonus, a bacon bun. So we've got 2 strips of bacon left in there, and then I use the rest of that cheese. Yeah, should be nice. So I wish I had some brown sauce. Oh. Failed. What is wrong with me? I didn't bring brown sauce. That's a staple. Right, well, shame on me. Oh, flagellate myself. I do have tomato sauce though, I think. I might have a satchel left. You can't get up, I've fallen. I don't mind the skin. Might make it a little harder to melt though. I just want them to soften up a little bit so they're a bit easier to eat. Although I will try some pieces without the skin. There we are. I think that's already done. Yep, wow. There's still a lot of resistance to them, so it's not quite there yet. We'll just let it sit for a little longer. Oh, you can smell it. You can smell the apple. Makes me want an apple crumble now. Oh, oh damn it, just got a waft of ash. All right, let's let that boil, but be ever vigilant. Let's get the bacon ready as well. I got nothing left in here. It's fine, bacon is pretty good by itself. No hissing noise, unfortunately. I didn't really let it heat up, did I? That's why we're here. We're here for the hiss. In fact, I might have put too much milk in, but oh well. Ooh, that smells delightful as well. There's a lovely oaty apple scent coming from this. Proper oats. Okay, it's going to be kind of warm. Let's go for a bite. Oh yeah. Just like home. Definitely could be a little sweeter, so this is definitely going to do quite nicely. Let's not get the handle there. Mix that up, get it constituted. Another go. Oh yeah. 7 out of 10 porridge, I would say. I'm feeling greedy. I want even more sweetness. That is very greedy. Oh, come on, get on that. Bacon's turned into a sail. I forgot to record my first bite. I thought I was recording. I didn't. It's alright. It's okay. That's all the cleaning done. Time to clean up camp and get out of here. I feel absolutely full. Hope you enjoyed the video. My stomach certainly enjoyed all that food. I got a couple more cooking ideas, so stay tuned for new videos. Of course, it doesn't mean I won't revisit stuff I've already done. Until then, thank you very much for watching.
Like the video if you liked it.
If you didn't like it, how the hell did you make it this far? What's wrong with you? You a masochist? Like the video anyway, just to hate on me. Oh, I hate you so much. Yeah, that's how it works. Anyway, until next video, until next adventure, or you know, until whenever. Anyway, you have a good one. Have a good day, or evening, or morning, or night, or space. What the hell's going on? Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. This is from my phone. I'm in an AA recovery vehicle. Nice trip though.